Hello and welcome back to the Tubs. Welcome back to TGC. Tonight's show is all about foot stuff because let me tell you, India's now got one foot in the final, but for a long period of time, Bangladesh had a foot, an arm, a leg, both feet in. They had a shoulder at one point. I think I saw a hip flexor into the semi-finals at one point. Anyway, in any regard, welcome back to the Tubs. Of course, TGC is powered by Cred. Cred paydays are bringing insane rewards during this World Cup until November 6. You can pay any bill with Cred, not just your credit card bill, your phone bill, your electricity bill, your water bill. You can pay your bill like if you might be booking some flights to either one of the semi-finals, you can pay that bill with Cred. Now, no one knows anything about the semi-finals, who's going to be in the semi-finals, where they're going to be, which team is going to be in what semi-final. No one knows shit, Sam Perry, because this World Cup is just so much about feet and who has got feet in certain parts of the tournament that I can't even keep up with my own foot fetish.
Right. And yet, well done. That was a lovely intro.
Oh, my God.
It was a lovely intro.
Oh, my God.
And yet, India have both feet tonight, Higgins.
They've got both feet.
Inside
They've got both feet.
The winner's circle.
Yeah.
Right? And
it's a circle now.
And it is a circle.
It's a winner's circle. Okay,
only
here we go.
Only winners can enter.
Yes.
And once you get in that circle,
Yep.
both feet in there,
Right.
you get everything, every treat your heart desires.
All the accoutrements?
All the accoutrements.
Okay.
Chocolates, alcohol, escorts, whatever it is.
Ford Escorts, you mean?
Ford Escorts.
You mean Ford
It's
Escorts.
It's
Give
a
me
lovely car. Hey, drives really
Yeah,
nicely.
a little hatchback there.
Yeah, indeed. Mate, look, this is the story of this World Cup. I thought
Big
tonight
time.
was like
Big
very
time.
symbolic or endemic. No, more
Of
symbolic
what?
of the World Cup.
Oh, I see.
India was only a bomb or two from Bangladesh
Yeah.
from exiting this World Cup.
Okay,
really.
I understand.
And yet, there was one moment. Here goes. There was one moment.
One payday.
that changed the game, and it's a payday.
It's a payday moment. Okay.
for. Let's agree. Let's say it on three. 1, 2, 3.
Escorts. If you're an escort in Adelaide tonight, big old payday. Okay, India made 184 for 6. Bangladesh made 145 for 6, and India won by 5 runs on the old Duckworth-Lewis system. Of course, one of Kendrick Lamar's greatest tracks on his album, Damn, Duckworth.
Oh, I mean,
No mention of Lewis.
Or Stern.
Indeed.
Stern got really stitched up with that. Or maybe that's what he wants. He's a hermit, and he wants a life of privacy.
That's definitely a hashtag TGC from a non in that point. Okay, the first thing, Pez, in India's 184 for 6, KL and Virat make the score, but a bit of love for KL Rahul because he gets so much hate on the internet, and we've seen it. I mean, don't we just love it? Don't we just love a bit of KL Rahul runs? Because, like, what about his turnaround in Test cricket in the last couple of years? What about his runs in the IPL? Now, that is actually part of the frustration for fans who wear blue. I've seen it in domestic cricket, but what about on the international stage? And it's been a lean patch of runs for KL Rahul. We understand that, but let me tell you, please let me tell you, the runs that he scores at the top of the innings when it happens, ooh.
What's that?
Delicious.
Indeed. Little bunny rabbit there suckling on on a plant.
Yeah.
You know, with KL Rahul, though,
Yeah, what
and he
about
scored
him?
runs.
Yeah.
And, like, I noted Harsha, tonight, a good friend of the show, Harsha. Probably.
Close personal friend.
He carved one away, and Harsha said, and that is why you stay with KL Rahul.
Right,
That is why you
right.
stay with him.
Yeah.
And, not to turn this into an Axar thing, the reason you do stay with KL Rahul
Why
is
is that?
because he's class. Like, KL Rahul is international class,
Yeah.
irrespective of form, slumps, and
Yeah.
the way he scores his runs, which
Yeah.
end up turning out at a fucking pretty good clip and a good average and stuff. But, like, when you see it, you're not under any impression that this is someone who does not belong at the level.
Right.
Like, KL Rahul is international level.
Yes.
It doesn't even need. I can't believe I'm even saying it.
Stupid if you disagree.
But then when you see it, you're like, okay, this is his home. His home is here. His home is in blue.
Like how Shikhar Dhawan's in Melbourne, or was for a bit.
That's exactly right. And then you've got Virat. Virat was very. Like, I want to say a couple of things about Virat tonight.
Can I just say at the top there, KL Rahul,
go again. Go.
50 off 32 and was clutch. In the same time, Rohit Sharma, a little bit slow to get going, 2 off 8. And you always compare your opening partnerships. Because
Rohit's 2 off 8, so he's tapering well for the semis.
He'll shape up very nicely for 100 off 16 balls in the final. That's fine. Now, Virat also scored 50 off, I want to say a number, whatever it was. It was just a little bit slow, but KL Rahul was just electric at the top. But he's electric in the electric eel sense, MGMT. It's fluid. It's transient. It's vibes. It's purity with KL Rahul. Tattoos just peeking out the shoulder from the sleeve, just so. A wristband, a nice grill, hair looking nice, beard trimmed. I think it's
doesn't miss leg day. Doesn't miss leg day. Puts a little compression skin around the thigh. Little compression. Yeah, it's a nice little offering from here.
Compression.
Yeah, I appreciate that from KL Rahul.
Yeah, I just want to give it some love. I just want to give it some love because I've seen the hate on the internet. I'm just thinking, oh, geez, it's good though. It's at the level, and you just got to give it a bit of time.
Yeah, I think that's a good analysis of his innings. Can we talk about Virat?
Virat, hit me.
I thought he was quite 360 tonight. Now, here's a word I want to put your way with Virat. I don't know if others say this word, but you know what I saw tonight that I haven't seen in a few years, that I feel like he's coming back? Virat Kohli is looking elastic. When he's batting well, it's elasticity. It's a fucking rubber band. It's beautiful. Curl, it's unfurl, and he can access all areas.
If I can elongate that, I would say elastoplasticity.
Yeah, you would, and you have. I've done it. And it's done.
I've done it.
Virat Kohli is offering because here's the thing with Virat in this World Cup.
Here's the thing, come on.
Virat Kohli is basically, Rohit's out for 2.
Right.
So Virat in this innings, and for most innings he's played so far, he's opening, he's anchoring, he's finishing.
Right.
Virat's offering the full 360 security service to his team that Crown Hotels was not offering to his room.
Would you say, because we were talking about escorts before, would you say he's offering a full service?
Oh, well, I can't pretend to know what that means. I can't pretend to know.
I'm just saying Virat Kohli is offering a full service from his hotel room, okay? That's all I'm saying.
I mean, to be fair, Shakib Al-Hassan did say ahead of the game that Bangladesh weren't here to win.
What? Tell you what, in the bit going on department, there's a bit going on. Can I say with Virat Kohli, in fact, I must. I simply must. I don't know if there's a batter in world cricket that you can see his face more when he hits it on drive.
Yeah.
Like actually any shot. I tend to be drawn to the face when I see him hit the ball. I don't know if it's the beard vectors poking out from the Missouri lid. I think it's Missouri lid.
Yes.
I don't know if I'm just drawn to, I often end up looking at his face when he hits a ball. Now, I'm not looking at anyone else's face. Like Cam Green, don't worry about it. I'm looking at his lower knee. For different reasons, because he's 2 meters.
That's right.
But I'm
he's
looking,
not in shot,
and not his high knee, his lower knee. But with Virat Kohli hits the ball, I'm looking at the face, and I just see glimpses of the beard.
That's amazing you say that. It's been a few years since we talked about this. There's a further phenomenon in just general club cricket where you sabotage yourself so much that when the bowler delivers the ball, you're just watching the bowler's eyes. You've been taught by your parents all your life to keep eye contact, and you've suffered from your own politeness and upbringing, And
I was raised too well, so I could never make it.
And now Virat Kohli's played one of the most smooth on drives you've ever seen in your life. You're like, how's the face on it?
I can't take my eyes off him.
That's right. It's magnetic. This bloke should be on the big screen. Anyway, so KL Rahul, 31 ball 50, then that was enough for him. Said, see you later. DK's in. He's run out shortly thereafter. Look, personally, we all love DK. It's shirts, it's it's vibes, it's a NASA lid, it's all that kind of stuff. You're not going to convince me that there isn't more class sitting on the bench, but that's okay for DK. He gets run out. He has words with Virat. That's courage. That's real courage.
Real security.
Well, he's got 360-degree service for his whole fucking team there at the other end. And DK still kind of giving it to him with a run out. Anyway, I just want to say Virat's looking elastic as fuck.
Second thing, Liton Das foot stuff. Now, when we say Liton Das foot stuff, now what do you
mean by that? Okay. It's not immediately apparent to me.
No. So he gets 60 off 27, right? And at that point, this is before the rain delay. Oh, I don't have the score in front of me, but they're on about 66 off 7 overs.
It was 50 odd off 21.
Right, okay.
Like so he's teed off.
But Bangladesh have got themselves in a position where they're ahead of the run rate.
17
by
ahead.
17 runs.
Yeah, when they go off, it starts pissing down Adelaide.
And Shanto at the other end ends up with 21 of 5, but he was like even further behind that in a strike rate sense, whilst Litton Das is like absolutely teeing off deluxe and gets Bangladesh in a position where if they win their last game against, I don't know who they might be playing against Netherlands even. I don't even know. If they won that last game, they'd be into the semi-finals. Now, at that point, there was obviously a long way to go in this game, but that was after 7 overs. They go up the field and they're 17 runs ahead, 10 wickets in hand, and that is singly down to Litton Das, who has just played a blinder of an innings.
Absolute
blinder. And what an innings that was. And that brings us actually to the payday moments. Now, get us your payday moment in. If you have perhaps maybe like been in a scenario where like your friends have like had to pay something, like pay for dinner because they've lost a bet or some shit, just let us know in the comments.
Or they're an international cricketer for Australia and they're involved in a game of credit card roulette.
But this is the payday moment for me anyway, Pez. KL Rahul, who for me is my player of the match. Who actually gets player of the match?
It's got to be KL.
No, Virat Kohli gets player of the match for his 64 red.
That's a stitch up.
Yeah, big time stitch up because KL Rahul throws the stumps down from about, what are we calling that, 35, 45 metres with about 1.5 stumps to aim at, and he runs out Litton Das in non-striker
more than
sense.
that, he's moving the other way. He's not even got all the body towards the target. He's gone the other way,
Yeah, unbelievable.
It's an unbelievable run out. With the ball skidding off a very wet turf that they happen to get back onto
they got back
quickly.
on. Quite quickly. Yeah, a little bit earlier than what others might have done, but
that's all right. But they utilised the skid of that.
They got back on. They got back on.
Yeah, we've made that clear.
I made a couple of phone calls. Yeah, boys, get back on.
That's all right. Roger Binny's put the call in.
It was hailing yesterday. Get back on there.
Get back on there. And they're back on, and he affects one of the great run-outs.
One of the great run-outs.
And if he doesn't, India's in fucking Barney rubble, believe me.
Absolute Barney rubble, the big old trouble there.
We actually forgot to mention at the start of this innings as well, DK claimed a catch that clearly bounced, but maybe we can put this in the category of like, you don't know if it bounces, which I am. Like, I'm a fan of.
I'm fairly certain in T20 one hand one bounce is a thing.
Well, that's
I don't know the rules, but I think that's.
But he is following on from Claim Williamson.
Claim Williamson,
as you named him. So it's not just concentrating on DK.
Yeah, DK stands for did it carry.
Anyway, after the rain delay,
doesn't make sense.
No, it does. You just start the carry with a K.
Yeah.
With Duckworth Lewis Stern, not to leave Stern out of this.
Right, Howard Stern.
Bangladesh require 151 off 16 overs, or in sort of the new money, 85 off 54.
Where'd your eyes go, mate?
With 10 wickets in hand. You were saying at the time when we were watching this ball by ball.
Quote me.
Well, they should do it from there.
I said, how do you lose from there?
Yeah, sorry, how do you lose from there? From there? But
84 or 54, 10 wickets in there. Pizza, how do they lose it? How do they lose it from there?
And then it's a bit of a procession, right. Like Sky takes a couple of good catches in the deep, gets rid of Shanto, someone else. Shami's bowling, and Deepak Hooda, he's the guy that he takes a great catch, which essentially confirms that every team is using its substitute fielder whenever they want.
He's on the field a lot, Deepak Hooda. He's on the field a lot.
A lot of injuries. Yeah. A lot of time with Mo Shami with his Havianas on.
Hardy Pandey spending a lot of time off the field when he's not bowling. Anyway, then it comes down to 20 off the last over. So they need 84 or 54, then they need 20 off the last over. And you know what? They gave it a real run for the money. Hassan and Ahmed at the end there, they got it real close. They needed 6 for a super over off the last ball, 7 to win off the last ball, and they couldn't quite get it done because Arshdeep Singh did his job in the death over. So that made it a tight win for India, and fuck me, now they are 2 feet into the final. Let's get into the third thing though, Pez. Group 2 update. Okay, India are now top of the group. They've played 4, they've won 3, they've lost 1. They're on 6 points, plus 7... plus 0.7 run rate. Okay,
I love when you do this.
I know, man. It's just fucking numbers, isn't it? It's just fucking numbers. I know. Okay,
India's looking pretty fucking good. Really,
India's basically in, though They're not guaranteed. India must win against Zimbabwe on Sunday to guarantee it. And if they do, they will finish no worse than second in the group. South Africa have the opportunity. If they beat Pakistan, that's tomorrow night. We will be covering that game. If South Africa win that game against Pakistan, they'll be on 7 points on the same number of games that India have played. Then they play Bangladesh in their last game, so they can finish on 9 points. That's more than India can get. So at the moment, South Africa in the box seat to finish top, though India have basically already qualified. That's the update. I don't know if there's anything more to say.
Not really. Is there any scenario where like India or Pakistan could fuck each other up?
Yes. Yes, there is.
Yeah.
Pakistan have a superior net run rate already. If India loses Zimbabwe on Sunday, that leaves the door open for Pakistan beating South Africa tomorrow night, and then they must beat Bangladesh in their last game. That means they'll finish on 6 points. That means they'll finish on the same number of points as India if India lose to Zimbabwe, and Pakistan will have a higher net run rate. Therefore, Pakistan will qualify for the finals, and then they will not go to Karachi Airport as they have already been booked into, suggested by the internet. That's my analysis of Group 2. Hashtag ASKTGC. Manny Dior wrote in. Hashtag ASKTGC. But did India just bully Bangladesh to get back on the field in a rush? It's a fine question. Did one of the Binny boys
I hope so.
Get on the phone there? Just hey, boys, any danger of getting back on there?
I hope so. What's the point of an entire superpower economic apparatus if you can't get back on the fucking field when it's raining when you want to?
Get back on the fucking field.
What's the point?
Yeah.
You know? I have no idea about the politics that went on, the micro politics that went on to get back on the field.
Sure.
It was probably fine, but I actually hope for the sake of like just human rationality that if you set up such a possibility or an opportunity to be a global superpower in cricket, to follow on from England who did it for 100 years, from Australia who did it for 40 years. If it's your turn, then you should be able to get back on the field.
Stop fucking around with shit.
Yeah.
Stop fucking around with it.
I think that, Virat, Rohit should be able to walk up and just go like, I don't even know who's umpiring. Pistol. Let's just call him Pistol. Whatever. We're on. Let's go.
Boys, I'm ready to go. We're on.
And then Pistol's like, well, who says? He's like, Roger Binney. And then he's actually got a walkie-talkie that goes to India. Yeah. And he gives it to Pistol. Which is
delay because of satellite issue.
Of course.
Yeah.
We're on. And that's it. What's the problem? If they bullied Bangladesh, like, I don't know what the follow-on question is. Like, did they bully? And like, did they bully Bangladesh? And if so, what?
Yeah.
That's... this is cricket.
Yeah.
This is fucking...
It's based on bullying.
This is fucking international cricket.
The game is based on bullying.
Bullying is part of the rationale.
Yeah.
Oh, they bullied someone. Well, we can't have that. Welcome to the fucking 21st century.